Hi everyone! Hello, Esther here for Elizabeth Craft Designs. Hi everyone! Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome. And let me see if everything is okay. Yes, I see some people joining me. Hi, good to see you all. Hi Michelle, Mia, Femke, Marek, Gerda, Jennifer. Hi. So happy to see you're all here. Hi Linda, and Sue, Carla, June. Welcome everybody. This is Esther here from a rainy Holland. It's raining, it's dark and it's cold. So I hope that where you are, if you are in the US or Canada or on the other side of the ocean, I hope the weather is better for you. And over here in Europe, well, here in Holland, it's not good. Hi Patricia, hi Elisa, Ans, Alice, Ricky. Good evening, good afternoon. Well, I see a lot of people joining me again. So I'm happy you are all here. And I've got good news for you. I can introduce the new Cozy Days collection today. And well, I'm going to show it to you step by step so you can see what's new. And I'm going to show you some samples I've already made. And well, I hope you think it's fun. So I think I will start immediately because there are a lot of people already here. Hi Joseph, good to see you too. Oh, it's warm in Colorado. I thought I saw some snow on Facebook today with Els, but I'm not sure. So, okay, you see some new things over here already. Here are my planners. I'm going to put this aside for now. And I'm going to start with a new Reminiscence book. Number 3 already. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited again. It's always a lot of work creating one. But I really like to see it and I like it when it's finished. So I hope you think the same. And I see people buying multiple books already. One for paper cutting and one for, well, just storing and keeping one. Yes, Draadje, put your sound on, then you can hear me. Hi Ellie, Monique. Hi, Honora, good to see you too. And it's sunny but cool in Georgia. Oh, that's good to hear, Pat. Okay, I will go through the book. Just a few. I want to show you a few pages. The theme of this, how do you say it? Let me think. Well, this book is a little bit green, yellow, gold, and black. So that's what you can see on the cover, and on the back side there's also some red, of course. Yeah, maybe so you can also use it for Christmas. It's not a completely Christmas or December themed book because I want you to be able to use it for the rest of the year too. But of course there are some Christmas elements in it. Well, I think I start in the front. So one of my collages to start with. And this is a little bit Christmassy. You see a little sleigh carriage over here, but that's it. I mean, you don't need to use this one for Christmas if you don't want to. Here it says a little bit Christmas, a little piece of washi tape, but for the rest it's quite neutral. The same one again, the labels here, but then with some flowers. And this is all the thinner paper, so this is the 120 grams, and I'm going through this one, so the other half is exactly the same, only the thicker paper. So this is with the black labels. Here we can do some paper cutting again. Oh, I will take this to show it to you. So for those of you who love to do some paper cutting, there are some labels in here again, which you can cut out, of course. These are the ones from here, no, from those. And then some, where are they? Some tags. I'm going to show them to you. These are a little bit Christmassy with the greenery, but you can also use them for any other project. And there's one large stack, that's the one over here. So that's this one. I cut it out already, and the green labels. So I'm going to put this aside. And what else have we got? Some greens, Christmas trees, neutrals, more labels, so you can do more cutting. It's all the old Dennison, Avery Dennison style. Yeah, I use those. I made those only in black, so you can stamp in them whatever you want. And I'm not sure if I've got some stamped samples here. No, I thought I had a few. Yes, here they are. Oh no, those are the other ones. I'm going to move on and I will show those later. Some more neutrals, some cards, more cards for paper cutting. There's one over here to use as decorative elements with deer, mushrooms. Awesome. Hi David, good to see you too. So these you can also cut out. Here comes the black. I love this with a flourish ornament style. This is a little bit brownish, gold, yellow, brown, black, big bulky numbers. I also cut those out. They're a little bit different in sizes, but they're really cool to use. I love those. More neutrals, black chalkboard. It looks like a black chalkboard. More, how do you call it? Collage paper, black and white, or no, it's not really white, it's a little bit creamy, more, well, how do you say it? Masculine? Not sure if I'm allowed to say that anymore, those days. This is what's saying it's the season, so that's a fun one for Christmas or December. Some old rulers, ruler tape. More paper cutting over here if you want, but you can also use this as a background. So that's, yeah, another one of my designs. Some hand lettering, no, it's not lettering, old handwriting, sorry. Oh my, over 300 people are watching me. Ha, that's good for you. Oh, so good. I'm how can I say it? I'm happy I'm sitting here in my own room and not, that I'm not, no, now I'm saying it completely wrong. I'm not standing in front of you guys live, so this is so much easier. Here comes the red, and this is a cool one too. More paper cutting for you to do, and these are pretty cool labels. So I cut out a couple, of course. So can you imagine when you put one of those rings over here, and then you can use them as gift labels or use them in your journals, and they're pretty cool, I think. With texts like good food, you are something magical, decorating the tree, or just December day by day. That's a really fun one to use if you are joining us in the December day by day journaling. Silent night, holly jolly everything, all is bright, the elf did it, cozy, etc, etc. So I hope you like those too. Yeah, I had to make 300 copies, that would be something. More neutrals. Oh, these ones are really nice too. Oh. I made those, and it took me quite some time to make this before I could, they were print ready. So you can also cut them out, and they are looking a little bit like a gift tag, and which you can slide something in. Of course you cannot slide something in, but well, maybe you can, but then you have to trim this out or cut this out, and cut this out too, and then you can maybe make a little pocket out of them. But it's also fun to put a picture over here, or maybe do some journaling. They are not all Christmassy. I think there are 3, yes. This one is, these 3 are a little bit Christmas themed. Now, not a little bit, they are Christmas themed. And the other ones are more neutral, so you can use them for any other project too. So these are those little cards. And there's this one too. That's a larger one. If you are keeping your journal, so this might be a fun one to use at the end of December, when the new year starts. And there's one blank too, so you can stamp or journal in this one yourself. And now these, also my favorites. And those are the ones with the reinforcement in the corner. So I think, yeah, you will be able to see it. There's a little reinforcement over here in the corner. And when you punch a hole in it, then you can use those as a gift label. Or you can, yeah, a gift label, use them in your journal, things like that. So also, these are not all Christmas themed, but a few of them are. So I think it's this one. This one says Christmas over here. This has a little bit of green stars over here. But all the others you can use for everything you want. Well, more reds, some flowers over here. A musical paper. Some card playing thingies. Not sure how to call them. This is the Silent Night lyrics, texts, and I think this is the 250 grams or 240 grams paper already. So yeah, I hope you like it. There's a lot of paper cutting to do for you, so that's what I wanted to show you first. I'm going to put this aside, and in the meantime I'm trying to see if I can catch up with all your comments, but well, that's not possible. There are too many of you now. No, I'm sorry. I can't keep up with all the comments, people. Sorry. Okay, this was the paper book, the Reminiscence book, number, what did I say? Number 3, yes. And now the dies. We have got, if I'm correct, 8 new die sets. And there are a couple of them, oh sorry, I need to put them a little bit more, yeah, over here. A couple of them you can use in your Sidekick, and there are a couple you can use in a large planner, but also a few which you can mix and match, so you can use them in the large and in the small planner. So I'm going to start with this one. It's called an iris shutter, so it's like an iris, you know, like your eye, and I am going to show them to you. Some people might have seen it before, because I have been doing some sneak peeks in my other Facebook group. So if you haven't seen it, this is it. It's called an iris shutter, and I must make sure that I pronounce it right, because I'm very used in saying Irish. So it's not an Irish shutter, but it's an iris shutter. But that's a little bit hard. Okay, I hope you understand. Well, this is what it does. It's making an iris, like a camera iris, going open and close. So it has all several kinds of elements, and one piece of a larger piece of paper which you can cut, and I call this one the overlay, and that's this part. And as you can see, this part now is in the large planner, but it's not too small, but you can use it in the large planner. And it's also suitable for the Sidekick. So here I've got 1 or 2 in the Sidekick. And this is a regular Sidekick page. So if you already have a Sidekick, you can use any page you like, and then you put the iris shutter on top of those pages. But as you can see, it's also suitable for the large planner. So I've made 2, so here's another one. And for this one, I will be doing a live, and then I'm going to assemble it, so you can watch and see how to do this. And that will be this Tuesday on my own YouTube, sorry. And I will be also posting a tutorial on YouTube. So if you are thinking of buying this one, and there will be lots of explanation and telling you how you can assemble this one. It's really cool one. And what's also fun, let's say, pretend maybe you do have the camera kit, which came out last year, I think. And I also made one of those shutters on top of the camera. You know the mini book, we all made a lot of you made those mini books, and you can put the shutter also on top or on the front, on the cover of the camera kit. So well, a lot of tutorials will follow, and I'm happy that I'm able to show you this one now for the first time. So this is set number 1911. 1911. Yeah, that's it. I really like this one. So the next one, I'm going to put this one aside. Okay, then I've got a page called a candle page. I'm going to put this one aside too. And this is the candle page. I hope you can see it. It's a full page for the large planner, and it has 2 candles attached to a frame. And I've got a sample of that one over here, so you can see. I applied some acetate at the back of the candles, but I also saw who was it? Marie Claire. She also used acetate, and then she put a calendar page at the back of it. That really looked cool too. So you see those candles are attached to the frame, and you've got some separate elements, so you can layer the candles and put on extra flames or extra drips. Is that how you call them? You can also do a picture in there, so that's one of the new sets too. You can also, that's what I was thinking this afternoon, if you want to use this as a frame only, you can trim off the candles. So then you have a frame which perfectly fits one of the larger pages. Okay, now I need to have a little sip of water. One moment, please. Okay. Oh, the subtitles. Yes, 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 Tracy. It's giving me nightmares. So, I am thinking of changing everything just into English. I'm sorry for the Dutch people over here, but those translations really are killing me at the moment. Last week I was trying to do translations on a 45-minute YouTube, and I spent 2.5 hours on 20 minutes translating. So then I gave up. So sorry for you Dutch girls, but I think the future ones will be in English. I think now, but you never know if it's changing again. Okay, the candles. And then I have got this one, and I see you thinking now, what is that? This is my day-to-day page, of day-by-day page, I call it. But we can also do an advent calendar. You can also make that one with it. So it's only one die, it's a full page, and when you cut it twice and then you turn it around like this or like this, then you can make 2 full pages with all those windows going open and close. So there's nothing in here yet because I'm going to use this one in my December day-by-day journal. So, but can you imagine writing little things or secret journaling over there, or maybe you can use it like, how do you call it? What you've been eating every day. So let's say on day 1 we've been eating pancakes, and day 2 we went for the big M, you know. And then we eat veggies or something like that. But it's also really cool probably with those really cute pictures and things like that. So, and as you can see, I put a little overlay on top of each window, and these are also in the sets. Those little frames, they are the extra ones. You can use them with the overlays, the little elements, or without, and this is the one without the elements, the extra layers. So then it's looking like this. So you can put stamps or any other decorative pieces on top of the windows. So it's really fun using this one, as you can see. And I know the design team has been making really cool samples with those too, and I'm sure they will post them probably after the weekend too. So you will see lots and lots of inspiration with this set too. Okay, then we have another full page, which is called the forest tree page. So that's this one, And let me see, where is the die? Yes, it's here. It's the same idea as the one with the candles, only this one has a tree over here. And this tree is the same tree as I have been using in the mason jar set. So you can combine those trees. So if you want, you can trim this one off and use it in your mason jar, or you can take the trees from the mason jar and incorporate them in this page too. And this is what it looks like when you trim it off. But it's a really nice decorative item anyhow, so you can use it, let's say, with this one too, just to give you an idea. And this is one of the elements from the book too. The deer, which are here, they're also in here. And this one is saying joy. So it's a really cool set, which you can combine really good with the mason jar too, if you have that one, of course. Okay, I need to take a deep breath now. And let me see, which one do you love, David? The one with the windows or the one with the deer? Because the comments are a little bit behind. I'm speaking faster than my comments, or your comments. No, those deer are not Elsie's, Jen. No. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention. I'm going back to my the window sets, the day by day. This one also has a matching stamp set. I see somebody saying, "Dear husband, I really need Esther's new set." You have to really spoil your husband. So these stamps you can use for those windows, and as you can see, they are on those windows too. It's a little bit tight when you use them with the layer on top of it, but I still think it works out perfectly. So it's a really cool set, big bold stamps and some sentiments. So I had to show that one to you too. The forestry we had. Yes, there were also a lot of requests. You remember the big bulky stamp set with the large numbers. And here is a matching die set for those of you who are having trouble with paper cutting or cutting out all those numbers. Here's a matching die set. What I did with the die set, I added a little, how do you say it, a clothes hanger. And you can attach the numbers on that if you want. You can also trim the clothes hanger off, and then you have a really nice label. So these are the numbers with a little fun element for decoration. So things like this in your planner or on a card. If you are a card maker, you can use this too for card making, of course. And what I also did with those large numbers is I made this birthday calendar last Tuesday on Facebook. If you have missed that one, you can go to my YouTube and you can see how I made this. The YouTube is in Dutch, but you can see what I'm doing. So it's really fun. I used all the big numbers, and because I thought it was a little bit empty, by only using number 1, I did 01, 02, 03. So for all the months, they have two numbers. I will quickly go through it. So as you can see, and I all made this with new paper from the Reminiscence book. Oh, and this is a fun part too. The topper over here is from the top loading pocket set. There's this element which you can put on a big label which goes into the top loading pocket, and I trimmed it off a little bit on both sides, so then it will fit a calendar. But if you want to make a wider calendar, that's all up to you. Talking about the calendar, do you see this stamp? This is also a new stamp. So that's this one. And this is also suitable for your journal, of course. Let me see, where is my... Oh, it's over here, of course, my cake. Look, I already put it in my journal for December, so you can write down what your plans are for the whole month. So it has the numbers 1 up to 31, and that's the same stamp you can use to make a calendar. So it also has matching months. Sorry, again, little tiny sentiments, not too big, so you can also use them for funny details. Make some extra stamps which says day by day or hashtag weekend, or let's say it's somebody's birthday, you can say hip hip hooray, good vibes, and all kinds of funny little words which you can use on your calendar or in your journal or with pictures. So there's a lot of possibilities with this set. It's the stamp set only, and this is a combination of the stamp set when I use this one and the large numbers. For stamping this, you definitely need a stamping platform, because it's really hard to stamping it on its own. So I would definitely suggest using a stamping platform when you are doing the large one. Okay, didn't I forget anything? No, this was the stamp set. Okay, some water. One moment, please. Yes, Michelle, I think so too. Because there are a lot of possibilities with it. This one goes into the large planner. It doesn't go in the Sidekick, but you can, if you want, of course, you can also stamp it on one page. I think it will fit, yes. And then maybe trim it down halfway to the other page, you know, and make some nice decorative elements on top of it or at the bottom. So it gives lots of possibilities. Then I think I am no, are there any questions? Let me see. What are you all talking about? Yeah, the girl stample. I'm going to show that later, Claudia. I'm not done yet. A plate from the die cutting machine. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Jonah. Online te bestellen. Okay, a lot of comments. Sorry, I can't keep up. I'm moving over to the Sidekick now. So I think I'm going to put this one aside. Yes, I didn't forget anything. Okay, so the Sidekick. This is what you've already been seeing, the iris shutter. And I've got a really cool set too for this one. And it's called, how did we call this one? Oh yeah, Remember This Forever. It has a full page with a torn edge border, and I'm going to show it to you. It's over here. I didn't finish this one yet, so I was thinking maybe I can do this later if I'm finished with all the showing you all the new goodies, and otherwise I will keep it for next week. So but this one has really fun elements. I will open it up and show it to you. It has a full page like this, and that's this one too. I cut it out twice, so it's on both sides. It's the same page, but it has a really nice strip with reinforcers, and it's a 4-leaf clover. So I will take this out so you can see it a little bit better. And it has a frame to hold this stamp. So there's another stamp set. And it's the same one we have for the large planner, and I'm showing you the difference in size. So this one is for the large planner, and this one is now also available for the Sidekick. So this is a small one. So you can see the difference, right? It's quite a bit smaller. So this one goes into this frame, and it's the same technique as the large planner. You slide it in on both sides, and then you can glue it into your journal or on a card or whatever you want to make with it. Oh, it's a little bit off center. Okay, and then you can glue it in your journal. So if you want to use weekly overviews, make your appointments, or do some journaling every day, some little words, some small words, you can use this two now. Okay, and then it also has this, which says remember this forever. So this goes here if you want. Okay, I'm moving this one to this side so it's a little bit more visible. And I did cut out a piece of cardstock over here so you can see if you are sliding a little bit more colored paper underneath, it's so much more better for you to see. So it says remember this forever. I think that's really cute, and you can use it for many opportunities. And let me see. These are also two very fun labels, also in the same set. It's this one here and this one here, and it has some matching stamps. It's this one here and the one over here. So as you can see, they both go together, and these are more like the little bit old-fashioned price tags. So I think that's what they are called. It has one larger 4-leaf clover, a circle, which you can use for the circle stamps, which are also going to be released in this series. And yeah, it's pretty cool and basic. Oh, here is one of the 4-leaf clovers. I'm putting them, let me see, no, where? Okay, I'm putting them on my journal so you can see them. I think it's well visible, right? This the 4-leaf clovers as the reinforcers. Okay. I think you should not worry. We were responding to the comments about yeah. Okay, I will do, Robin. Thank you. So I'm going to put this back in my little bag. So maybe we can do something, or I can do something later on, but then I've got it all nice together, because I'm very good in losing things, especially those smaller things. Okay, I will leave this one here because it's already in my journal. Oh, sorry, Claire. Sorry, no, not sorry. I'm happy to see you like it. Okay, so that one was the Remember This Forever set. That's also going to the side. Then I have, oh, a snow globe. That's a really cute one too. Another set, also for the Sidekick. It has a full page with rounded corners. The number of that die set, oh, the one I just showed, that was number 1916. 1960. Sidekick Essentials number 19. Huh, that's coincidence. And this one is 1917, and it has a snow globe. But the most important thing is a full page for the Sidekick, a mat for the Sidekick also. They both have rounded corners, and the mat also has a stitching border. Okay, and it has a really cute little snow globe, and I have got one over here. Yes, oh, here it is. And here you can also see, I will take this off. Let me see, this is the full page, you see, with the rounded corners. Yeah, I think you can see it. Call in sick, make a note in your planner. And this is the mat, matching size, and it has those really cool stitched lines. And this is the little snow globe you can make, and it has some various elements, but also the deer, a very small deer, as you can see. And then it also has some elements to decorate the bottom piece over here. I just stamped the word observations on top of it, which is also from this set. So that's a really nice basic page, but with a really cool small snow globe, which when I was making this, I was thinking, oh, it might be also really fun to use it upside down like this, you know, on top of your planner at the top of the page. And then it looks like a light bulb. You know, those old-fashioned things on the top of your ceiling when you use it upside down. Or maybe make a hole in it with some reinforcers, and then as an ornament. Lots of possibilities, I see. Okay, so that's the snow globe set. Oh no, I'm going to put this back in because otherwise I might lose some stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is the snow globe Sidekick rounded corners. One more for the Sidekick. Let me see. That is number 1918, and this is also a Sidekick frame, not a complete page, with in a little bit of Polaroid style. And I am going to show you what it looks like. So this is the frame. This is in the set. This is one of your pages which you maybe already, which you might already have in your collection. A normal Sidekick page, and this is the frame. So you can put this on top of your page. Of course, you can also use this one in the large planner, but this is a really cool one to use over here, and it has a little closed part at the bottom, so you can stamp or write or decorate it with some other elements. It also has the word saying December day by day. So for those of you who want to make their journal December day by day in the Sidekick, it's a really fun element to use over here. It has the frame, and it also has, you know, the leftover pieces. As you can see, it has the numbers 1, 2 and a 0 over here. So what you can do with this one and some frames which are falling out over here, this part. So let's say you use this frame, and this is cut from another color of cardstock, and then you can, well, let's say, okay, does this fit? Yes. You can put in another color again, like so. So there is a lot of variation possible with this set, and also because I give it 3 numbers, so you can use it for, let me see if I've got a 0 over here. No, there's no 0 left, but you can do 2021, 2022. You can use it the 12 on its own, like the month of December. So here you can see I've got it on another card which says 12, and here I made 2022 for the new year. So you can all mix and match with this set, and I think it's a really fun one to use for all kind of yeah, projects. So now it's a little bit messy on my desk. Yeah, 2000 and up. Then I'm going to give you the 3 next year, probably. Oh, Marga, no problem. You can watch it back later. So I'm going to put this back in. Oh. So, otherwise I am really getting confused over here. So, okay, this yeah, this is number again 1918 Sidekick Essentials number 21, and it's called Polaroid style. It also has the words joy and number, and a little magic, how do you call it? A magic stick, magic wand? I have no idea. Oh, here you can see some samples I made. That's, of course, on all packaging you can see the samples I made already, so they could be used for the packaging. So there's inspiration on the back of the packaging too, and here you can see the new stamp set from the Elizabeth Craft Designs collection, and here you can see some other elements too. I'm going to show you them very quickly. This is with the large planner, the weekly frame. Here you can see the calendar on the back. Let me see what I've got here. Oh yeah, this is the one with the reindeer. No, it's not a reindeer, it's a deer. The day by day windows, the shutter, the candles. So if you are buying those, there's also some inspiration at the back of the packaging. So you can keep that if you want. And this I have been talking about. Then I've got a really cool stamp set, and it looks like this. And again, I see you thinking, what am I going to do with that one? Well, I had a request for more journaling spots in the planner, in your journals. So I was thinking we already have the note pieces set. This is one of last year or the year before. Not sure yet. Not sure which year it was. This is the note pieces set, and it has all those lovely note pieces, as you know, especially the 4 larger ones. So when you cut those out, I cut a few out, so I am going to show them to you. So for example, this is this one is over here. Well, I'm going to put this down here, and then I'm having this one here. And if you cut those out from decorative paper or design paper, it's really hard to do some journaling. So what you can do with this stamp set, you stamp this on let's say white cardstock, white paper. You stamp those, and then you can attach them to those pieces from the note pieces set. So you have this piece, you stamp it on a piece of paper. You have to cut this out. I mean, I didn't make more dies for you because this is already a die, and otherwise it would be too much. So it's very easy to cut this off and trim a little bit wonky on the edges, and then you are getting something like this. So this is going to be your hey Martina, good to see you too. So this is a great spot for journaling. So this is a ruled one. Oh, here I've got one, and it's the same one. This one is the smaller one. You see, I stamped this, cut it out, and then you glue it onto one of those note pieces. This is the larger one, and this is the one with the dots. So you can combine this stamp set with the note pieces set from the 3rd release, as Martina just mentioned. So I think this is a really good addition to the dies we are already having. So yeah, it gives you a more versatile use. It has also some stamps, extra stamps, which says date, special, and a little push pin, I think it's called. So hopefully you like this too. And then I'm almost, I think I've had them. Oh, no, 2 more stamp sets. Sorry, almost finished. What time is it? Oh, 45 minutes already. Time flies when you're having fun. There are 2 more stamp sets, and the smaller ones. A new girl. I made a new girl with a Christmas tree, but you can use her in 2 different ways. When you stamp her, she looks like this. Cut it out. I do it by hand. There's no die for this one, so you just trim a little bit wonky around the edges. So you've got the girl with the Christmas tree, but you can also remove the Christmas tree, cut her out a little bit more detailed, and then you can use her, well, the whole year round, you know. So she's not only a Christmas girl, a Christmas tree girl like this, but you can also cut her out, and then you can use her in combination with the other girls. Shall I look for my other girls? Where are they? Let me see. Yes, my girls. I found her. Let me see if I've got a few pre-cut maybe. Oh, here's one sitting over here. And you see, it's almost the same girl. So for those of you who like the girls, there's a new one added to the family. So you can use her in 2 different ways. And it's the same with the Halloween girl we did a few weeks back, you know, for Halloween. There's one with the pumpkins, and you can also cut her off the pumpkins, so she's just a girl sitting on something. It has some more sentiments. Hello December, parcel post, sparkle, do not open until Christmas, believe in the magic of Christmas. This is a little bit more like washi tape, you know, just a black-white stamp, or if you want to use it in color, of course you can use it with your colored ink. But this one I think is pretty cool too. It looks like a reinforcer, and you can stamp it. So what I did over here, and this is just a scrap piece of paper from one of my index cards. So you stamp this part. You know, it's a little bit shiny because of the packaging, but I think you can see it like this. So it's this little stamp over here, and you can make any scrap piece of paper like a tag by using this. So I took from the other stamp sets, Merry Everything, it's this one, and just stamped this little black part on top of it. So it gives you a tag, or you can use it as a gift tag, or just as a decorative element in your journal. So you need it, David? 256, 25. Oh, that's this one, yes. And in one of the die sets there was a circle, and that's one matches this these stamps. Sorry, where is it? Oh yeah. In this set, you see the ring over here? That one has the same size as these stamps. So you can stamp and then die cut them if you want, or you can use a punch, but I think this is really nice with the stitching line on the edges. So that was it, I think. Did I forget something else? Are you also here? Else, tell me, did I forget something? I don't think so. Yes, boy stamps. I'm working on them, Jean, but I'm having a hard time drawing one, so I'm still practicing, and I only want to release it if it's a good yeah, if it's a nice guy, a good guy, a little boy. Okay, but I'm working on it. Okay, I think Else is no longer here. What time is it? Oh yeah, okay, I'm going to do a quick page for you to show you. Oh, thanks so much, Jonah. Oh, Else is here. It's fantastic, Esther. Okay, shall I do a quick demo? Matching dies and stamps. Yes, I need to write a book, Nancy. Okay, a quick, yeah, okay, then I'm going to do this one. I'm going to take it out because that's a little bit easier to work with. Putting this one aside. And this is the Sidekick, as you know. So the smaller page. Now I'm going to assemble it really quickly so you have a little bit an idea of what you can do with it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all these hutsy flutsy thingies. Yes, I need to do some distressing first. Yes, it's a small release daadje. Okay, I'm going to distress a little bit on the edges of this page. So it's a little bit more color. On the edges, so. And I'm doing it really quickly, so. Now, this one I can do, but I don't think it will be really visible, but just giving it a little bit of a quick touch with some ink. Sometimes it's just a little detail which makes it a little bit more interesting to see. Okay. I think it looks best on this page, on the right side. And I am going to distress those little 4-leaf clovers too. Just a little bit on the edges. Yes, a Sinterklaas die set, Sonja, yeah, I know. But we are an international company, and if we do a Sinterklaas set, people from the US or Canada or whatever country, they have no idea what it is and what to do with it. And I think there are other Dutch companies who are doing Sinterklaas sets, right? Money stamps, that's a good one. We can print our own money. How fun would that be? Oh, thank you very much, Penny. Okay, some of the 4-leaf clovers. Do I have another one? You see, it's already missing. And I only showed it to you, and there's one missing already. Oh no, it's here. Yeah, I found it. So also a little bit ink on the edges. The color, I'm using frayed burlap. That's one of my favorites. I think it suits almost everything, so it's almost always on my desk. I'm not going to do 6 of those because I think that's a little bit too much. I'm going to do those little circle thingies on the other ones. And I might... Okay, I'm doing black on both pages. Normally I would finish with the reinforcers, and I have no idea why I'm now starting with them, but okay. Oh, we might introduce Sinterklaas in the US too. That's a good idea, Els. And especially with some Zwarte Pieten. No, it's not a good idea, I think. And you already have Thanksgiving in the US, so that's something we don't have. So I'm going to, because I used the black ones over here, I'm going to use a little bit black on the other side too. And I am not sure where the other black ones are. I should have known. Okay, I have to pick up a few black ones. And as you know, I've been die cutting a lot of reinforcers, so that's very good I did it, because now I've got them on hand. You are also impatient, Simone. Why wait so long until it's Monday? Yeah. Relax, girls, relax. No, that's a good one, Els. I'm not saying anything anymore. No, I was just kidding. But Sinterklaas in the US, I don't think it will work. So, make a new, how do you say it? Oh, I can't come up with the right words. Okay, start working on your planner, Esther. Don't talk too much. Now, I just had one of those elements laying over here. I had it in my hands. And now I don't know where did I put it. And you are all watching me. And you probably have seen what did I do with it? I don't see it. Okay. There was an element here, laying over here. And it said, remember this forever. And where did I put it? Nobody leaves. No, I don't see it anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? Yes, celebrate every day. That's the most important thing, Els. Celebrate every day. That's what we need to do. Okay. I'm obsessed with the ring on your right hand. Oh, they are the same, Judy. It's a brand called Buddha to Buddha. I think it's Dutch. And this is a large one and this is a smaller version. But it's the same one. Didn't it go into your planner before? No, it didn't. Oh, in the small one, yes. Did I put it back in? It's still in here maybe. No. No. Where did it go? I know it was the off-white color. Oh, I see it. It's over here. Found it. Yay. Here it is. That one needs to yeah, I found it. A little bit ink too, because otherwise you hardly won't see it, because the paper is the same color. In the planner. Thanks, girls. I found it. So on the bottom of my reinforcement box. Yeah, that would have been possible, Paula. Okay, I'm going to glue this one down, and I'm going to use a little bit of the 3mm tape, and I'm only gluing it here for now. Oh, did you see what I was doing? I've been putting these on. They have to go on top of this. I'm talking too much. Okay, this one goes here. I'm gluing it down only here for now because I might tuck something underneath. So I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be glued down completely. Sometimes I want to say so much that I'm stumbling on my own words. On my own words. Well, I'm probably saying it wrong too, but I think you know what I mean. And now I can't find the beginning of the tape. Where is it? How is that possible? Yeah, found it. Okay. Only some tape here for now. And this one doesn't want to come off. Okay. Lining it out so it's nice centered on top of the ring holes, the holes for the rings. And then you can slide something underneath if you want. So this piece, I know it's 3 by 4 inches, so it might be a perfect size for a picture or something. I don't have a picture by hand at the moment, but no, I think it's more nicer when I make a smaller, use a smaller piece of paper. I'm going to trim something off. I don't know yet what I'm going to put on top of it, but it's just to give you an idea of the layout of a page. So as you might know, I like to use labels, so I'm going to use a few of those too. And I am not gluing it down because yeah, I want to use this page later, but it's just to give you an idea what you can do with the elements from this new die set. And I think I'm trimming one in half or a third part, something. Maybe it's fun to put it here. No, because it's covering up the reinforcers, and that's not what I want them to do. This might be fun too. Okay, I'm going to put it in my journal, so that gives you a better look of what it looks like. That's what I think. When it's in a journal, it looks different than when it's on your table, just like that. So just a quick idea of what you can do with one of the die sets. So I think I'm going to make this something like this. Some of the red labels. Reinforcers, of course, I'm going to glue those down. No, this reinforcement container is from an art supply store. I bought it quite some years ago and it's not available anymore. But it's a container used for watercoloring paint. So maybe you can find it somewhere in the US. Maybe they have it there. So the reinforcers over here. And I think I will leave it like this for now. And I hope you can get an idea like this of what you can do with this die set. And it's this one. So just a quick sample for you to see. Yeah, that was it for today, I think. Yeah, one more thing, just to remind you, if you want to see me assembling the iris shutter die set, that will be on my own YouTube channel on Tuesday evening. So that will be the same time as I'm here now, so that's around noon, yeah, 12 p.m. Mountain Time. Is that what it's called? And it's 8 o'clock Amsterdam time, or that's UTC +1, if I'm correct. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic that you are here with so many people watching all this. Els will be doing another live on Monday evening, I think. Oh, thank you very much, Michelle. Els, are you going to do the live on Monday evening? Thank you well. Thank you well. Thanks, Pat. Dankjewel, Ria. Els, are you going to do the live on Monday? I think you are. You should be. Okay. Thanks again, everybody. Wherever you are, in the US, Canada, have a great rest of the day. If you're in Europe, have a great evening. and hopefully I will see you on Tuesday again, and then I will be doing the iris shutter demo. Okay, thanks again, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.